Greetings and welcome once again. My name is John Gabriel, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about this so-called arithmetic theorem, arithmetic mean, and how the mainstream are completely oblivious to what it actually means. So if you type in something like using geometry to find arithmetic mean, you won't get anything but what the mainstream thinks is a geometric mean, okay, which is usually the product of the numbers taken to the nth root of the number of numbers that you took the product. So it's not the same thing at all. But is it possible to find a level magnitude, also known incorrectly as an arithmetic mean, in the mainstream without using any theory of real numbers or number at all, in fact, just geometry? Okay. So if we say mean value theorem, Britannica, because that's where I first read about it. Okay. When we go over there, we'll see that it says, oh, no, I think I went to the wrong one. That was the abelian. I needed this one, didn't I? Yeah. So it says here, um, the theorem states that the slope of a line connecting any 2 points on a smooth curve, okay, on a smooth curve is the same as the slope of a tangent. So you see, even the Britannica says smooth, but the fucking morons on Wikipedia say f only needs to be a real valued continuous function, which is just a load of shit, because there's no such thing as a real number, not even an irrational number. So uh, coming back to this, and then it says, although the mean value theorem seemed obvious geometrically, I don't know how they saw it to be obvious geometrically, because they've never explained it and they've never understood it. They've never seen it as a redistribution of the values, which is something that I revealed. And unless you can redistribute the values, then you don't know anything about an arithmetic mean. So it says it involves a deep examination of the properties of real numbers and continuous functions. Absolute bullshit. This is entirely wrong, okay? So let's see what it means. Now, if we have, let's say, a function, this is f prime of x, okay? And the green one here is just f of x, okay? F of x. Now, let's say we want to find the level magnitude of all these lines, okay, all these lines inside here. What these lines represent are the slopes of each of the tangents in the primitive function, this function here. So these represent the slopes, okay, of the tangent lines. Now, another reason you cannot, for example, have anything but a smooth function for this is that if you had something like this and it went like that, then you wouldn't. Then the problem would be this wouldn't work out. You couldn't have a cancellation of the terms as you see here. Okay, how does that work? Well, for example, if the slope of this secant is given by that over w over n, okay, over w over n, and this one is given by that over w over n, these terms have to cancel out. Okay, that has to cancel that one. That can only happen if f is, yes, smooth, which means being continuous, a real valued, whatever shit this means, because there's no such thing as a real number, is a load of crap. Okay, so bye bye, idiotic Wikipedia. Okay, so now how can you do this sort of thing without numbers at all in geometry? There's nothing in mainstream. And this is another thing that used to puzzle me and still does to an extent when I think about the ancient Greeks and why they've never really defined the arithmetic mean or the level magnitude. I hate calling it arithmetic mean because it has arithmetic mean has nothing to do with the middle of anything, and it has nothing to do with relative position. Okay, nothing. Both those descriptions in the mainstream are totally false, flawed. Forget about that. That's shit. Okay, it's totally wrong. So what it means is, let's say you have lines like this as you have in here. I'm going to show you that uh, if the function is smooth, and I've already shown you that the terms will cancel out. But you can also find, let's say, the level magnitude of 3 lines like this, okay? 3 lines, without using any arithmetic or numbers whatsoever, okay? So what you could do is, and I think I drew that one, just place them all on the same straight line like that. Take the shortest out of the 3 lines, which is this one here, right? The shortest. Cut it there, right? Then with a divider, here's your little divider. Put this line over here. Use your divider again. Put that line over there. And then use this geometric method to split this line into 3 pieces. And then all you do is you shove those pieces on top like this, and you have your level magnitude. You see, you don't need any numbers, no arithmetic. Now, this process happens for all the many uh, slopes in this region under the red line. It happens because the derivative is smooth, you fucking moron, mainstream mathematics professors. You don't know shit about mathematics. You're baboons, idiots, total morons. You've never understood calculus. You don't even know what the most important number in mathematics, the most important concept is. Yes, I gave it to you. It's number. And after number, what's the next most important concept? The level magnitude. That's right. Don't use the term arithmetic mean. That's garbage. It's got nothing to do with the middle of anything or a relative position. Okay, so now this is going to be my final video on the mean value theorem, and I've shown you conclusively that everything you've learned in the mainstream is total bullshit. Yes, total bullshit. Okay, because your professors are morons and your teachers are absolute imbeciles. So what happens is they produce imbeciles like you who think you know the material well, and then of course you become deluded like Trump supporters, and before you know it, there's a whole army of you idiots. Okay, so what I'm saying is, get wisdom. Listen to me. I know better. I'm smarter than you. That's why I know better. I'm smarter than any of you. Okay? It's a fact. I'm not being arrogant. It's just how it is. Well, I think I've made my point. So I'll leave a link or two in the details section. If you're not already a subscriber, become one. Tell your friends about it. Follow me on academia. And if you're feeling generous, which you should be after all this time, donate at my GoFundMe page. So I can get myself a nice cup of coffee or a meal. My name is John Gabriel, and this is the New Calculus channel. Till next time, goodbye.